2. Swung on and miss. Fuchs
coming in right side, Sip. Goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch. Switches a called strike 3. Anderson.
West Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to Hillsboro, North Dakota for high school baseball action today on yourliveevent.com. Today, our broadcast is a matchup of Region 2 teams in Class B baseball. Larimore Polar Bears in with a record of 1-1, taking on the 2-1 Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast here this afternoon from the Hillsboro Sports Complex with a beautiful day on tap. Sunshine and a few clouds, light wind coming in from the north and west, blowing across field here today. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefit insurance. IrieInsurance.com. Get a free quote today. Today, the matchup with the Larimore Polar Bears and the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros is yours on yourliveevent.com. The Polar Bears warming up on the field as we speak. Burros have already taken infield. We'll have pregame conversations and more to get you started. This Irie Insurance pregame show today, Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Larimore Region 2 baseball on yourliveevent.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Grow with us. Build with us. Ada Building Center, LLC. They offer estimates and drafting on homes, houses, shops, lake cabins, garages, and more. From start to finish, thank you for choosing Ada Building Center, LLC for your building material needs. 218-784-3661, Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada. To see their latest building projects, visit their Facebook page.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassiz Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show, gearing up for Larimore and Hillsboro Central Valley baseball this afternoon in Hillsboro. Let's get into our pregame coaches' comments from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank with our pregame show coaches conversations. Here's the head coach of the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley, Ben Strand.
Coach, today for the boys, get a chance to get on home field, and everything's looking pretty sharp. It's, mid-April, tax day, and you're playing ball at home. Can't get much better than that.
Yeah, it's nice to be out here, of course, and, we just shared a picture from April 13th, 2023. We were snow blowing out on the field, so it's actually greening up and everything, sun shining, and nothing better than this.
It's actually a really nice day. Yesterday was a little bit tougher. Field took it just fine.
Yeah, it's been, it's so dry over the winter, and we had a little bit of snow here and there, and then the frost came out, but other than that, it's been nice. We've been able to practice a few times, so can't ask for anything more.
No, absolutely. For the boys, got a couple of games under the belt. How are things looking so far?
We had readjust the lineup a little bit. We had some guys graduate, and of course, and everybody goes through that. And we feel like we got a lot of leaders back, and trying to find where we're going to fill the holes of the guys that left. And we're hoping to kind of iron that out over the next couple of weeks. But we've been pleasantly surprised with some of the younger guys that have gotten a chance. And there's going to be bumps and bruises, but we've been happy. We beat a good Velvet team up in New Rockford on Friday, and Carrington, close games, and that's kind of one of the things we've been trying to focus on is closing out those close ones, so we were happy with that.
Games matter at this stage, there's no question. However, it's more about getting the groove, right? Getting the feet and the cleats underneath you.
Yeah, and that's like, you can't imitate live pitching, you can't imitate live game situations 100%. You can try and do a little simulations, but nothing like actual competing against other teams. So anytime we can be out here is a good day.
Today for your boys, get Braden Chenault on the hill, kid that can throw the ball, kid that's a gamer too.
Yeah, he's one of those guys we were happy to get back, and I was still a junior, so last year he had pitched double-digit innings for us and did a good job at the varsity level, and we're looking for him to step up and be one of our top 3-4 guys to be able to lean on throughout the season.
And you got some ball players here, some baseball kids that are out playing ball again.
Yeah, it's nice that we got guys in town that just wait for baseball season. There's a lot of kids that are basketball kids, a lot of kids that are football kids, but there's a good handful we got on our team that are wait around for baseball season. So we love to have them. We love to have as many of those kind of baseball minded guys as we can get, and we'll hang on to them as long as we can.
No doubt. Across the way, you got Larimore region contest here today.
Yeah, I know we played him in the region tournament last year, and it was a close game. We barely edged them in the tournament, and we both lost players. They're pretty senior heavy. We're got a mix, more of a mix, I'd say. But every region game's big, and especially this being the first one. And this year our tournament changed to be first round bye for the 1 and 2 seed, right. And so getting one of those top 2 seeds is really important, and the guys know that, and we're excited to go compete against a region team.
Very good, Coach. Good luck. We'll talk afterwards.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is Ben Strand. He is the head coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Borough baseball team, and our pregame conversations from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Hillsboro Central Valley and Larimore baseball action here this afternoon. We'll hear from the head coach of the Larimore Polar Bears, Ben Jacobson, in our pregame conversations coming up on yourliveevent.com.
A-Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. A-Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, A-Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it, and always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance. Get your insurance protection that you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com and get a free quote today. Hillsboro, Central Valley, and Larimore in a Region 2 baseball matchup here today, and more of our pregame conversations as the Polar Bears warm up. Their head coach is Ben Jacobson, joining us for Dakota Heritage Bank pregame conversation. Coach, today for the boys, we've got a really nice middle of April day here with the sunshine and next to no clouds in the sky and no wind. I mean, you can't beat a decent spring day in the baseball season.
No, you can't. I was just saying over there to coaches over there that last couple times we come here, it's either windy or heck or it's cold as heck. Yeah. So it's nice to have a beautiful day over here to play ball.
We'll soak it up here in Hillsboro for the ball game and for the Polar Bears. I know you mentioned 7 seniors. Nice to have that kind of number for the baseball season.
Oh, yes, it is. So we watched them grow up and take some lumps over the years, and we're hoping this is the year that we can kind of get over that hump and really compete in the region.
Well, and it's a tough region. I mean, when Thompson's sitting there at the top, it is always difficult, but nonetheless, there's some good baseball towns in Region 1.
Very true. Thompson's kind of ruled the roost for a decade now, and we're all trying to knock them off the top, but when you go past that, we always have a lot of good teams here and stuff, and they go up and down, but a lot of good baseball here in the region.
Yeah, Region 2 is going to have another great season, no doubt. An opportunity for you guys here. We talk about being able to play a good day in April. We'll take advantage of it, right? At the same time, still trying to get things all put together?
Yep, we got 2 in last week, and we split 2 games. One with New Rockford we lost and beat Midway, but just kind of get the feet wet. We saw a lot of good things. We know there's a lot of things we got to kind of clean up still as well, but we're looking forward to getting out here and start region play today.
Strengths for your team, what would you say outside, leadership, seniors, that matters. Guys have had some time, but what would you say are some of the strengths for this squad?
I would say, I think we got a lot of depth pitching-wise. We got, up to 6 guys that I think can throw quality innings for us. And then, of course, the senior leadership and stuff at the top, and kids that have been here and done a lot of things and know what they're doing.
One question I like to ask about pitching, especially in the world we live in now with the pitch count and other things, and making sure we can manage arms. Do you have a setup for those lower levels where you start getting guys going or developing those arms earlier?
We're trying to more and more. We don't have a lot of kids after our seniors. We got smaller groups, only 2 juniors, we only got 2 freshmen, 1 7th grader. So it's hard to develop a ton of depth with a lot of that, but we're trying.
There you go. All right, keys for success today. You just want to probably just keep cleaning up those things, but taking this live action.
Yeah, we need to throw strikes and play the defense behind them, and then come up with some key hits, and we'll be right there in the end.
Very good, Ben. Thanks for the time. Good luck, and we'll try to catch up afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
Ben Jacobson is the head coach of the Larimore Polar Bears, joining us in our pregame conversations from Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. We're going to be getting to our starting lineups and first pitch just around the corner, right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Welcoming you back here to the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. From home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefit insurance, it's IrieInsurance.com for more information. Starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower owned. It's crystalsugar.com. As you can see, the Larimore Polar Bears lining up on the third base line. Polar Bears starting lineup, the batting order will look like this. Batting first, the shortstop number 3, Baron Burns. Batting second, center fielder number 7 is Avery Gratton. Batting third, second base number 0 is Jace Collison. In the 4 spot, third baseman number 25 is Case Knutson. Batting fifth is the catcher number 20, Dylan Rethmeyer. The pitcher is number 6, a senior, batting in the 6th spot, Bo Solsing. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Ethan Cooper, who wears number 18. Eighth batter in the order is a first baseman, number 22, Brian Falk. And batting ninth is right fielder, batting ninth for the Larimore Polar Bears, left fielder, number 4, Daniel Howard. Polar Bears are coached by Ben Jacobson. They are wearing the orange uniforms, black numerals and letters, white pants here today. Polar Bears starting lineup, as we'll turn the camera to take a peek at the Hillsboro Central Valley lineups here today. Starting lineups are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers and quality products. It's grower owned. It's crystalsugar.com. Oh, by the way, for the Larimore Polar Bears, starting in right field will be number 9, Tatum Stark, as Ethan Cooper is a designated hitter for the Polar Bears. Hillsboro Central Valley, their starting lineups here today. Burrows will start. The catcher wearing number 5, Tyson Leshik. Starting lineups and lineup card at second base, number 4, batting second, Austin Cotton. Batting third is the shortstop, number 2, Chase Halfley. 4 spot is a first baseman, number 15, Riley Richter. It'll be batting in the 5 spot. Pitcher, number 10, Braden Chenault. Batting 6th is the center fielder, wearing number 9, Alexander Duffner. And batting in the 7 spot is right fielder, number 13, Bryce Miller. Batting 8th is in left field, number 3, Elijah Smallbeck. And batting in the 9 spot is third baseman, number 1, Tyson Sunby. Burrows coached by Ben Strand and assisted by Kevin Locke in gray uniforms today for the Burrows, blue numerals and letters, blue caps here today. Those starting lineups are brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life, crystalsugar.com. We will come back with our first pitch coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
This is the Irie Insurance pregame show, and we're getting ready for the first pitch featuring the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros and the Larimore Polar Bears. The umpires are here, and we're going to be ready for baseball in just a moment. Again, the Burros out in the field wearing the gray uniforms here today, blue caps here today, blue bills on those caps as well, and blue numerals and letters with Burros on the jerseys. The Larimore Polar Bears going with the orange jersey tops and the white bottoms, pinstripes down the side. Larimore white and black across the front of the jerseys, and their caps are black with a white front and orange bills for the Polar Bears. Meeting of the Bens, as I'll call them, the head coaches, Ben Strand for the Burros and Ben Jacobson of the Polar Bears, and umpires exchanging cards and having their conversation just to the left of home plate as you can view it. As once again, Burrows out on the field to start. It'll be Richter at first, Cotton at second, Halfley at short, Sunby at third, Smallbeck out in left, Duffner in center, Miller in right field. Leschut is catching, and Chenault will be pitching. Braden Chenault will be throwing here today. For the Larimore Polar Bears, Baron Burns, Avery Gratton, Jace Collison, Case Knutson, Dylan Rethmeyer, Bo Solsing, Ethan Cooper, Brian Falk, Daniel Howard, the order here today. The junior Braden Chenault will deal it for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros as we get this one underway. Our first pitch upcoming. Thanks to Irie Insurance for the pregame show broadcasting here today. As we've got the broadcast booth here in Hillsboro, presented to you by Ryan Updahl Agency, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Chenault on the hill, and Leschuk will be catching. And again, Baron Burns, Avery Gratton, Jace Collison, your 1, 2, 3 for the Polar Bears to get this thing underway on yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman, glad to be with you in our view behind home plate here in Hillsboro. First pitch, temperature 51 degrees, northwesterly winds at 9 miles an hour right now. Blowing out a little bit to left field, as you'd say, coming in from right. And the first pitch from Chenault to Baron Burns is ball one. Makes the count 1-0 to start here today. Next offering, Chenault works quickly and gets a strike on the outside. Evens the count now at a ball and a strike to the batter, Baron Burns, the shortstop. Right-handed bat, so a righty on righty to start things off. Next offering is swung on and missed. Looked like letter high that time, and it's 1-2. First batter, top half of the first inning. 1-2 offering, slides across and misses. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top half of the first inning as check swing by Burns fills the count 3-2. Inside the booth, the way things are situated and the sun angled perfectly, it's comfortable. We'll leave it right there. It's a nice day for baseball here at the Hillsboro Sports Complex. 3-2 pitch offering to Burns from Chenault, and right up the middle over the glove of the outstretched arm, and Burns will send this into center field where it'll be a leadoff single for the Larimore Polar Bears. They got a runner on first and nobody out here in the top half of the first inning. Avery Gratton's going to come to bat. Avery Gratton, a center fielder. He is a lefty. Gratton wears number 7, will come to bat with a runner on first and nobody out top half of the first inning and no score. Chenault will look over to first and throw. Richter is there. He'll scoop it. Runner Burns back in time. Temperature 51 degrees here today at first pitch. and the difference the shade makes as far as temperature for folks. A strike is delivered on the first pitch of the at-bat to Avery Grattan after a check throw over to first base. Backdrop here today, the track and football field here in Hillsboro. Sports complex backdrop. Going to take a look over at the runner at first base and the offering. Ball sweeping makes it a strike from Chenault to Grattan, and now it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Softball for Hillsboro Central Valley on the road today in Enderlin. They'll be matching up with Northern Cass Thursday. Borough baseball here at home again. This pitch misses for a ball, 1-2 now the count. Borough baseball hosting Mayport CG in another region contest on Thursday ahead of the Easter break upcoming. Larimore in action here as well this week. But right here, right now, check the runner back to first. And Burns underneath it. Awakening some of the flies here today as well, with temperatures in the 50s and the sunshine warming up some of those cold flies that seemingly pop up right away, right at the beginning of the springtime. Got a 2-2 count now as a pitch misses outside. Leshik had to send that left-handed glove over to the left. Pitch high. Chenault fills the count again. 2 batters faced here, and 2 times the count has gone full. Avery Grattan's at the plate for the Polar Bears, the first lefty that Chenault has seen. This pitch misses, and it'll put runners on first and second base, top half of the first inning. Grattan will walk, moving Burns to second base. And Jace Collison will come to bat, as Leshik will come out from behind home plate to have a quick conversation with Chenault on the mound.
Second baseman, number 0, Jace Collison.
Jace Collison, third batter in the order. Second baseman wears number 0, another right-handed bat for Larimore. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Pitch from Chenault is high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Burrows come in with a record of 2-1. Polar Bears 1-1. As we reach the midway point here in April already. Pitch misses. 2 balls and no strikes to Jace Collison. Chenault checks the runner at second, now will deliver. Pitch in there for a strike, 2-1. Chenault, a junior. And for the Polar Bears, Bo Solsing will be pitching today. Bo, a senior. Three and 1 to Collison now after that pitch went up high. And Collison will await another pitch low for a ball, and the bases are loaded for the Larimore Polar Bears. Top of the first, nobody out. Burns is at third. Grattan at second, Collison at first base, and back-to-back walks issued by Braden Chenault. And now batting, Case Knutson, third baseman. Pitch going to sweep across and catch the corner for a strike to Knutson. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike to Knutson. Bases loaded for the Polar Bears. This ball is lifted foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Knutson digs in again. The pitch swung on and fouled this one. Looks like it may have made contact with the umpire's chest protector. Staying alive, the count is 0-2. Knutson swinging away with an 0-2 count. Nobody out. Top half of the first inning and no score. Pitch is low, going to get by the catcher, and everybody's going to advance. On the pass ball, it scores Baron Burns, and it is a 1-0 lead for the Larimore Polar Bears over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Polar Bears leaded 1-0 here in the top half of the first inning. Run does come across. Runner on second and third. Now it's going to be ball hit back to the pitcher. Throw to first for the out. Hold the runner. That one goes 1-3 for the put out. And there's one out. Runners stay at second and third. as Grattan's over at third, Collison at second. Dylan Rethmeyer's coming to bat. Rethmeyer takes a pitch to the back, and he'll go to first base. Hit batsman loads the bases with Larimore leading 1-0 in the top half of the first inning. So it's Rethmeyer at first, Collison at second, Grattan over at third base. Logan Kylo now the courtesy runner over at first base. Here's Bo Solsing to bat. Solsing batting with bases loaded here in the top of the first and 1 out. A strike. Chenault delivers a strike in the pitcher-on-pitcher matchup. Solsing, the 6th batter in the order for Larimore. Pitch is ground foul. And the count is 0-2 to Bo Solsing now. Bases loaded. Kylo's over at first base as a courtesy runner for Larimore. Swung on and missed. Solsing is down on strikes. And there are 2 outs now. Bases remain loaded here in the top of the first. Larimore leads. Score of 1-0. Burns is on at third. Grattan's at third. Collison at second. Kylo over at first. And batting, first pitch strike to Ethan Cooper, the designated hitter. Chenault holds as the ball comes back in. Here's the 0-1. This pitch just sweeps right and catches the corner. 0-2. Chenault starting to deal it a little bit. And the 0-2 delivery with 2 gone is lifted into the gap in right field. That's going to go for a base hit. 1 run comes in. Another run is coming around. The cutoff stops the ball and 2 runs score. It is Ethan Cooper with a 2 RBI single. Rethmeyer now to third base. Collison scores and Grattan scores. 2 more runs cross the plate and Larimore leads it 3-0 with runners on first and second base. Batting is Brian Falk. He'll take a first pitch for a strike. 0-1. Next offering. That one misses. It's 1-1. Polar Bears strike with 3 in the first and lead at 3-0. 1-1. Over the head of Falk. Two balls and a strike. Pitch. Checks the swing, goes around. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Chenault to Falk. Larimore trying to extend the inning with 2 outs in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, and that'll end the top half of the first inning on a strikeout. And the Larimore Polar Bears do some damage here in the first. They score 3 runs. There was 2 hits. There was 2 runners left on the base paths, no errors in the field. And as we go to the now bottom half of the first inning, on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard, Larimore 3, Hillsboro Central Valley coming to bat. YourLiveEvent.com.
Hey there!
I'm here to personally invite you
to join First Community Credit Union. I know what you're thinking.
Oh no, not another financial.
Aren't they all the same? No, not really. We're a credit union.
When you join FCCU, you become part owner.
All the money we make, cha-ching, gets reinvested back to you, our members.
Which goes back to you in the form of
great rates
and less fees.
So come see why life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Let's get into the Burroughs side of the first inning as Larimore plates 3 in the first. leading it 3-0. We're in the bottom half of the first inning on the Golden Harvest Timken Ed Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley coming to bat. It'll be Tyson Leshik, Austin Cotton, Chase Halfley, the 1-2-3. Falk covers first base, Collison at second, Burns the shortstop, Knutson at third for the Polar Bears. Howard's out in left, Grattan in center, Stark is out in right, Rethmeyer catching, and Bo Solsing, a senior for the Polar Bears, will pitch. Braden Chenault had 30 pitches in that first for the Burros, allowing those 3 runs. Tyson Leshik will come to bat for the Burros to lead things off in the bottom half of the first. With no score for the Burros, of course, they come to bat with Larimore plating 3 in the top half of the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat, Solsing outside, going to miss that one to Leshik. The count is 1-0, 1 ball, no strikes. Solsing from the hill, the righty fires, and this is going to hit Leshik in the back. He'll go to first base. A hit batsman to start things off puts a runner on first for the Burros here in the bottom half of the first inning, and Austin Cotton will come to bat. Cotton wears number 4, second baseman. Cotton will dig in, right-handed bat against the right-handed throwing Bo Solsing. Solsing, a senior for Larimore, checks the runner over at first, over the shoulder, and he'll deliver the at-bat. First pitch here to Austin Cotton. It's a strike from Solsing. The count is 0-1. Polar Bears is their 3rd game of the season. Burros their 4th. Hillsboro Central Valley 2-1, while Larimore is 1-1 to start this season. 0-1 delivery, showing bunt and pulling bat. A pitch that does find the zone. No balls, 2 strikes to Austin Cotton. Cotton, right-handed bat. Split stance will foul this one back and out of play. Staying alive in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. First pitch was 51 degrees outside here in Hillsboro. Northwesterly winds at 10. Check the runner. Runner back and safe. Underneath the tag chance by Falk over at first for Larimore. The runner is Tyson Leshik, who was hit by a pitch on the second pitch of the day here by Solsing. No balls, 2 strikes. Solsing from the hill, the righty, delivers. The 0-2 comes into Cotton low. 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count. The short sleeves out in the field. It's got a nice baseball day to it here with the temperatures and lighter winds out of the north-northwest. Pitch high, runner takes off. Throw is decent. It is there in time. I thought maybe just behind, but he is thrown out, sliding in. Leshik is thrown out at second base. Cotton sees the count move 2-2, and there's an out. Bottom of 1. Here's the offering. Pitch misses by Solsing. Full count, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Bottom of 1. There is 1 out. Burros trailing 3-0. Cotton slaps this one up the middle. It's going to go right over the bag at second and into center field. Cotton will single. And there's a runner on at first base for Hillsboro Central Valley with 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Chase Halfley, the shortstop. He'll come to bat. Halfley wears number 2, right-handed bat. 3rd in the order. Cotton is a candidate for a steal as well. He has a pretty favorable lead over at first. Pitch going to miss outside. First pitch is a ball from Solsing to Halfley. Sound of a train in the distance here in Hillsboro. Another one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to Chase Halfley at the plate for Hillsboro Central Valley.
Solsing on the hill will look over at first base at Cotton. Delivers. Ball is hit well, high in the air. Shortstop stretches out into left field and calls off both Howard and Grattan, and Burns makes the catch halfly with a fly out to short in shallow left. Will be out number 2.
Now that is number 15.
The runner remains at first base, that being Austin Cotton. Here's Riley Richter, the first baseman, up with 2 down here in the bottom half of the first inning, and Larimore leads Hillsboro Central Valley 3-0. Richter digs in. Solsing looks at the runner at first. And delivers. Pitch hits for a strike. No balls and a strike to Richter. Richter digs in. No balls, 1 strike. There are 2 gone. This pitch gonna miss for a ball. It's 1-1. Ball and a strike with 2 gone. This one hits for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Richter. The pitcher, Chenault, is on deck for the Burros, awaiting a chance. Runner on first, 2 outs, bottom of 1. 1-2 delivery to Richter. It's hit into center field. Camping out underneath it, stretching out the arm. Grattan makes the catch. And a fly out to center will be out number 3. 17 Solsing pitches, and the Burros are out. No runs. There was 1 hit. No errors in the field. 1 runner left stranded on the base paths. So we are going to be heading to the top of the second. And on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard, Polar Bears 3, Burros nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Bring the kids along and have them try out the skee ball and foosball table while you browse jerseys, hats, and other items. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles in Hillsboro.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
Top of the second inning as the Larimore Polar Bears come into bat. Braden Chenault pitching for Hillsboro Central Valley. Bottom of the order for the Polar Bears is Daniel Howard. And then the top of the order, Baron Burns and Avery Grattan will come to bat. First pitch from Chenault is a ball. Count is 1-0 to Daniel Howard, the left fielder for the Polar Bears. Ball, no strikes. Pitch will miss. 2-0. Chenault went 30 pitches in that first, allowed the 3 ones, walked 2, struck out 2, and hit 1. And like that, it's a 3-0 count to Daniel Howard. This pitch going to miss, and a 4-pitch walk will put Daniel Howard on at first to start the top half of the second inning.
Now batting top of the order, number 3, Baron Burns.
Baron Burns will come to bat here for the Polar Bears, as the concession stands doing their job here in Hillsboro at the Sports Complex. Runner on first, nobody out, top of the second. Baron Burns will come to bat. Burns a single, his first at bat today. Take a first pitch strike in his second time around, seeing Braden Chenault. Count is 0-1. Polar Bears leading 3-0 here in the top half of the second inning. Pitch going to miss, evens the count now at a ball and a strike. Trying to get this one to cut inside. It did not. Stayed high. 2-1. Chenault looks over the shoulder and now sets. Burns lifts this one foul and hit well, but well foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Burns digs back in. A righty-on-righty matchup here. Pitch on the way, and this one is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Baron Burns goes down on strikes, and for Braden Chenault, that is strikeout number 3 here today from the Hill. There's one out. In the top half of the second, runner stays at first base, and here's Avery Gratton. Gratton walked, scored a run in the first. He's a lefty. Chenault will face him for the second time. Count went full the first time around. Pitch for a ball to start this one. 1 ball, no strikes. Next offering, outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Avery Gratton. Chenault delivers. This one brings Leshik out of the crouch. 3-0 to Avery Gratton. This one just down the heart. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Here comes the Chenault pitch. Gratton swings and lifts this one foul out. And I think that might even get rode. Nope, not quite the ditch here. Over the left field third base fence, we'll call it. Full count to Gratton. See if Chenault can get a little magic here in this 3-2 pitch. Forces Gratton to swing at it and fouled off. 15 pitches now from Chenault in this second inning. Again, the 3-2. Swung on, lifted in the field of play. Hit very well out in right field. That ball is well struck, and that ball is gone. It's a 2-run homer for Avery Gratton of the Larimore Polar Bears, taking it from a 3-0 lead to a 5-0 lead on a well-struck ball in the gap in right field. Two RBI home run for Avery Gratton. 2-run homer. And the Polar Bears have added to their lead. It's now 5-0 in the top half of the second. Base is empty. And there's one out. Coming to bat, Jace Collison. He walked and later scored in the first inning. First pitch is a ball from Chenault, 1-0. Avery Gratton with a 2-run homer. They appealed on to first, no swing. 2 balls, no strikes to Collison from Chenault. Next offering. Swung on, foul tipped back. 2-1. Well, the offense has come alive on this warm April day for the Larimore Polar Bears. Jumping out to a 5-0 lead here in the top half of the second. 3-1 to Collison on pitch 20 from Chenault here this inning. The offering. He'll lift it, right field, giving chase. Underneath it is Miller. Bryce Miller makes the catch. A fly out to right is out number 2. 2 down now, base is empty, top of the second. After the Avery Gratton home run, Larimore's lead is 5-0 over Hillsboro Central Valley. And Case Knutson will bat. Knutson, ground out in the first. 0 for 1 on the day, takes a first pitch for a ball. 1-0. Chenault works quickly, and this one's going to hit. No, it does not hit the batter. Batter got out of the way in time. Inside for a ball. 2-0 to Knutson. This one's going to miss low.
3-0 to Case Knutson. Chenault, successful wrestling season for the Borough Wrestlers this winter. Takes this pitch inside and delivers a walk. Knutson will head to first base. Third walk issued by Chenault. So we've got
Now batting number 20,
Dylan Rethmeyer coming to bat here for the Larimore Polar Bears. Took off the catcher gear so he could get into the batter's box. Runner on first base and 2 outs. Top of 2, and here's a ground ball hit to third on a hop. Throw across the diamond is there in time, but out of the glove. Runner is safe. So Rethmeyer is safe on an error. Rethmeyer will be courtesy run for. Kylo is in running. Knutson now at second.
Number 6, Bo Solsing.
Bo Solsing. After the error in the field, Solsing will come to bat. First pitch lifts it well into left field, and that is into the glove in left field of Elijah Smallbeck for the out. Line drive into left will retire the Polar Bears. 26 pitches from Braden Chenault. Here in the inning, 2 runs scored on a 2-run homer by Avery Gratton. There was just 1 hit, 1 error in the field, 2 runners left stranded on the base paths. So we're going to go to the bottom half of the second now, and on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard, Polar Bears 5, Burros nothing. YourLiveEvent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Bottom half of the second inning, Larimore leads Hillsboro Central Valley 5-0. In HCV, the Burros will come to bat. You got Braden Chenault leading things off for the Burros, then Alex Duffner, then Bryce Miller, the 5, 6, and 7. Larimore will send Bo Solsing out to pitch as we get the bottom half of the second inning underway on YourLiveEvent.com. First pitch from Solsing comes in low to Braden Chenault, 1-0. Chenault has not had the best day pitching so far. Maybe can get some offense going here today. Burrows awaiting this pitch inside and call that a strike. It's a 1-1 the count. Broadcasting from the Ryan Updahl Farmers Union Insurance broadcast booth here in Hillsboro. Ryan Updahl Farmers Union Insurance, downtown Hillsboro. Solsing deals a ball there. It's 2-1. Back on the hill. He'll set and fire this one away. Breaking ball too much. That time 3-1. An offensive explosion for Larimore in the first 2, leading 5-0. Braden Chenault takes a 3-1 pitch low for a ball, and he'll go to first base. First walk issued by Bull Solsing. There's a runner on first for the Burros. Batting next is Alexander Duffner, center fielder, right-handed bat. Chenault on at first base, an opportunity for the Burros with some offense here in the bottom of the second. Gonna check the runner over at first. As a slight breeze enters the box here, beautiful afternoon. Sun beating down on everybody today, and Duffner takes a ball here in the at-bat, 1-0. It's a welcome sight for those in the grandstand behind home plate here in Hillsboro. Check the runner back to first. Pitch 1-1 to Alex Duffner. Ball and a strike. Duffner swings, misses this one. Ball and 2 strikes here. Duffner, right-handed bat for the Burros, will dig back in. 1-2 is the count. Pitch here is fouled back to the fencing. Count remains 1-2 from Bull Solsing to Alex Duffner for Hillsboro Central Valley. Larimore leads this one 5-0. Bottom half of the second inning. One on, runner at first base is Chenault, nobody out. Duffner fouls this one back, and this will go up and over the press box. 1-2 count remains. Solsing, a senior, cross-country runner in the fall for the Polar Bears. This pitch going to get past the glove. The pass ball gets by Rethmeyer, the catcher, advances Chenault. So Duffner sees the count even now at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second here for the Burros now with Chenault moving on with that pass ball. 2-2 pitch. Solsing checks the runner a couple of times. Inside hits the batter, and Duffner will head to first. Duffner heads to first. Hit by a pitch.
Now that is number 13, Bryce
Chenault
Miller.
stays at second. Bryce Miller comes to bat for Hillsboro Central Valley. Miller, the right fielder. He'll bat. Burros have runners on first and second. Nobody out. Bottom of 2. Trailing 5-0, and a pitch comes inside. Ball, no strikes to Miller. Pitch on the way. This one sinks and going to settle in for a strike, 1-1. Ball and a strike. Lifted. This ball into shallow right field. First baseman gives chase, catches the ball in foul territory. That was Falk hanging on for the out. Or did he? He did not. Thought for a second that thing stuck in the glove, but it did not. So forget it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Got to keep us on our toes here. Check the runner at second, Chenault. Pitch. Solsing delivers outside. 2-2 to Bryce Miller at the plate for Hillsboro Central Valley. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Bottom of 2, down 5-0. And Miller's going to send this rolling to short. Throw to the lead runner. They get it at third base. Everybody else is safe. So Miller reaches on a fielder's choice. Chenault is out at third. Duffner moves on.
So bases remain, runners at first and second. There is one out, and Elijah Smallbeck will bat. Smallbeck, the 8th batter in the order for the Burros. He's got the pencil bat. He'll come and take this one. A ball for a 1-0 count from Solsing. Bo will check the runner at second base and settle in. Here's the offering. Lifted by Smallbeck into left field, giving chase and making the catch in left field is Howard. Runner will tag and is safe at third base. Miller stays at first. Duffner advances.
Number 1, Tyson Sunby.
Smallbeck is out on the fly out to left, and here's batting the bottom of the order, Tyson Sunby. Sunby wears number 1, will bat with runners on the corners here for Hillsboro Central Valley. First pitch of the at-bat from Bo Solsing is on the way. He delivers with runners on the corners taking off. They hold the throw, cut off the throw. Now throw to third. Everybody is safe, and a runner steals. So Miller will steal second base. And the runner over at third base remains Alexander Duffner. Sunby sees a ball. Count is 1-0. Solsing will deliver. This one going to miss as well. 2 balls, no strikes to Sunby. Solsing on the hill will deliver this one. A strike outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Sunby. Burros are threatening. Sunby inside out swing, going to be rolling over to first base. They'll flip to Solsing, he'll cover. And nobody scores before the final out. Sunby ground out goes 4-1. And that is how the Burros will end the second inning. Here in the second inning, no runs scored. There were no hits. There were no errors in the field. 2 runners left stranded on the base paths. And we are going to go to the top half of the third inning. And on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard, Polar Bears 5, Burros nothing on yourliveevent.com.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Central Valley Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you are in the sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Tyson Sunby, a senior at Central Valley High School. My favorite thing about Central Valley High School is the community, because we are well put together. Find your favorites at Hillsboro Central Valley Schools. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Top half of the third, Larimore 5, Hillsboro Central Valley nothing. Braden Chenault will continue dealing for the Burros as a ground ball on the first pitch of the at-bat is hit to second base, throw to first for the out. It was Ethan Cooper, 4-3 ground out on 1 pitch, and there is 1 out here in the top half of the third inning. Cooper, Falk, Howard, 7, 8, 9 to face the junior Braden Chenault, who had 30 pitches in the first, 26 in the second, had a 2-run homer allowed in the last inning. And on the next pitch, it's lifted well into center field, giving chase. Duffner watches this one bounce off the field, almost dead center. Throw to the cutoff, and it's a double for Brian Falk. He got all of that one, sent it deep.
And like that, there's a runner on second here for the Polar Bears. 1 out, top of 3. Daniel Howard, bottom of the order, coming to bat. 2 pitches, 1 gone, runner on second for Larimore. Chenault will step up on the hill and will deliver. From the set, pitch is going to miss. A good pitch by Chenault. 1-0. Next pitch comes inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Falk, the runner at second, takes his lead. Pitch low, runner holds. 3 balls, no strikes to Howard. This pitch misses. 4-pitch walk puts Howard on at first base. That's the 4th walk issued by Borough pitcher Braden Chenault. And now Coach Strand is coming out. We get a little time called from the Brad Richter agency, Nodak Insurance Company, Nick Preston, sales associate. And we're going to have a pitching change. Pitching change will come in. Braden Chenault will check out. We'll have a new pitcher and updates for you when we come back. Borough's trailing Larimore 5-0. And some updates to the fielding when we get back here on yourliveevent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Our timeout's brought to you by the Brad Richter Agency, Nodak Insurance Company. Nick Preston is sales associate, and change will be Austin Cotton coming into pitch. Cotton going to pitch to Baron Burns, leadoff batter for Larimore here in the top half of the 3rd inning. There was some rotation with the infield as well. Chenault moves over to 3rd. Sunby is on the move from 3rd base. And we'll get that set for you in a moment. Cotton pitches. And the count is 1-1 to Burns. Next offering going to miss. 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball. So I'm going to miss down the 3rd baseline and moves the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Baron Burns from the new pitcher, Austin Cotton. 1/3 of an inning complete here in the 3rd. Chenault still in charge of the runner, or credited the runner at second. Count is full now from Cotton to Burns. Little chatter from the dugouts, and put a runner on first base. Cotton will walk the first batter he sees. So that means we've got runners on first and second. Avery Groton, who had a 2-run homer last at bat and a walk. He's got 2 runs scored today. Larimore leads at 5-0, top of the 3rd. He's got runners on first and second, 1 out. Facing Cotton for the first time as a ground ball back up the middle. It's knocked down. They'll throw home. As runners were loaded up, Falk is thrown out. I mistakenly did not have Falk there. So that means we've got bases remaining loaded here.
Number 0, Jace Collison.
There are 2 outs. I'd forgotten about that. So Burns now at second. Groton Fielder's choice throws Falk out. Howard's over at third base. First pitch is a ball here to the batter Collison. Then he fouls off that pitch, 1-1. Cotton trying to keep the Polar Bears away from home, 1-1. Fouled back. 1-2 from Cotton to Jace Collison at the plate. Walk and a fly out for Collison. This one goes over the head. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There are 2 outs, bases loaded in the top of the third, and this one is lifted over to third. They're going to try to, Chenault is going to try to get the out and does. So the out is complete, and that's how the top of the third will come to a close. 2/3 of an inning work for Austin Cotton, and the bases are left loaded. So here in the inning, no runs scored. There was just 1 hit. No errors in the field. 3 runners left stranded on the base paths as Austin Cotton came in relief of Braden Chenault. On the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard, we're going to go to the bottom half of the third inning, and it is Larimore 5, Hillsboro Central Valley nothing, and yourliveevent.com.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
By that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
It is bottom half of the third inning here in Hillsboro as the Burros escape the top half of the inning without allowing any Polar Bear runs. Burros coming to bat now in the bottom of the third. Top of the order, Tyson Leshik will lead things off and takes a breaking ball from Solsing that hangs high for a ball. It's 1-0. 5-0 Polar Bear lead over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Polar Bears have chased Burros starting pitcher Braden Chenault over to third base. Third baseman Sunby moves over to cover second in that change. Halfley remained at shortstop. As then second baseman Cotton came in to pitch in that swap out there defensively. There's a line drive to shortstop. Burns gloves it. Leshik is down on a line drive to short. And there's one gone here in the top half of bottom half of the third inning, beg your pardon. Austin Cotton, now pitcher, comes to bat. He singled his lone plate appearance. It's the lone hit of the day here for the Burros. It's offering misses. Pitch outside, 1-0 to Austin Cotton for the Burros at the plate. Polar Bears Solsing will deliver, working swiftly here. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Polar Bear lead 5-0 here in the bottom of the third. Ground ball hit over to the third. It's misplayed by third baseman Knutz, and it'll be an error. Austin Cotton reaches on an error to third. Second. And that's the first fielding error today. First fielding error for the Polar Bears. Runner on first base for the Burros. Bottom of 3, 1 out. Chase Halfley batting. He flew out to short, deep short. The first time at bat, he's 0 for 1. Solsing steps off. Austin Cotton over at first base. takes a decent lead. First pitch of the at-bat to Halfley. A lot of break that time, but it missed. Ball, no strikes to Halfley. Check the runner again. 1-0 delivery, and Halfley lifts this one well, hit down the left field line, and that one is out of here. It does sweep around the pole, and it's a 2-run homer for Hillsboro Central Valley's Chase Halfley. Cotton scores from first base. And the Burros are on the board. Halfley takes his time to come on in. And a couple of helmet bumps as he sends that one down the left field line, just around the pole at 300 feet.
Number 15, Riley Richter.
Bo Solsing allows runs here. And Riley Richter will bat. Burros cut the lead down from 5 to 3. And they're off the Schneid. Richter. First pitch is a ball from Solsing. 1-0 count. Next offering. It's going to be knocked down by the catcher, but low. 2 balls, no strikes to Riley Richter. 1 out, bases empty. Bottom of the third for the Burros, Riley Richter. 5-2 lead for the Polar Bears after the Chase Halfley 2-run homer. This is a hopper foul down the third base line. 2 balls and a strike. Glad to have you along here today for baseball action on yourliveevent.com. Two and one coming. It's a ground ball up the middle. Played by the shortstop. Will get the throw across in time. Oh, the ball got out of the glove of the first baseman. An error. Richter is safe. E3, first baseman couldn't hold it. So a couple of fielding errors has allowed some life for the Burros. Now Richter's going to be courtesy run for, I believe. Coach Strand wants that down there. Coach Locken down the first base line.
Pinch running is number 11, Griffin Mitzel.
Griffin Mitzel is the courtesy runner over at first base for Riley Richter. Mitzel is runner over at first base.
Now batting is number 10, Braden Chenault.
And Braden Chenault will bat. Burros with a runner on first base. Still 1 out, bottom of 3. Check Mitzel back to first base. Solsing throws it over. Chenault an opportunity here at the plate. Who didn't have a great successful day from the hill, but an opportunity to get some offense going if he is able to. First pitch of the at-bat is low for a ball, 1-0. Check the runner. Throw over to first. Runner is safe. A little bit of a tricky play there for Mitzel. Understand a little bit of a strategy there, too. You get courtesy runner, someone fresh off there, and maybe try to catch him napping a little bit. The offering misses. Now they're going to call a strike. 1-1 to Chenault. Ball and a strike. Chenault walked in the second, his lone plate appearance today. He'll lift this one foul, giving chase, but not much chase. This one going to go just over the fencing and the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Burros get a homer from Chase Halfley here in the third. 5-3 is the score. 5-2 is the score, excuse me. Beg your pardon. Check the runner again. Solsing loves to check the runners. Here's the pitch. Lifted by Chenault. This is playable. Third base, lost the hat, but that's going to be Knutson making the catch. Chenault flies out. Infield pop-up here. And there are two gone. Two outs in the bottom of the third, and here's Alexander Duffner. He was hit by a pitch and was stranded at third back in the second inning. He's up. Burros have plated two. It's 5-2 Polar Bears in the bottom of the third. Duffner batting. He'll face Solsing. Second time today, Solsing checks the runner. From the stretch will deliver. Pitch high for a ball to Duffner, 1-0. Next offering, Duffner, shallow fly. This is just tracking foul and in foul territory. Knutson makes the catch in shallow left field foul. Fly out will retire the Burros. Not before they got some runs, however. Hillsboro Central Valley plates 2 runs, and they do so with 1 hit. There was 1 error, 2 errors in the field, and 1 Burro left on the base paths. So we've played 3 going to the top of the 4th. New score on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard. It's Larimore 5, Hillsboro Central Valley 2 on yourliveevent.com.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Top of the 4th inning as we broadcast from the Ryan Updahl Farmers Union Insurance Hillsboro broadcast booth on yourliveevent.com. Kevin Kochman with you from Hillsboro here this afternoon. An absolutely gorgeous day for baseball. And fans come dressed for the occasion here today. But temperature is in the 50s as the leadoff batter here in the 4th for the Polar Bears. Case Knutson hit by a pitch. And runner on first. 52 degrees right now. Wind out of the north about 9 miles an hour in Hillsboro. It's just gorgeous. Batting next will be Dylan Rethmeyer, who's going to turn on this one, send it foul. First pitch, foul strike. Austin Cotton continuing from the hill for the Burros. Cotton comes in relief of Braden Chenault. Pitch going to hit Rethmeyer. Knutson to second base. Rethmeyer at first. Now Rethmeyer is going to be courtesy run for, I believe Kylo's coming in. Kylo will come in and run for Rethmeyer, the catcher. Here's Bo Solsing. Solsing will come to bat. Good opportunity for Bo to add to the offensive side with runners on first and second, top of 4. The pitcher will face Cotton for the first time. It's a ball from Cotton to Solsing, 1-0. Next offering. Lifted high in the air. Smallbeck is underneath it out there in left field and makes the catch. Runners will hold. Fly out to left. And there's 1 out. Leave the runners at first and second here for the Polar Bears with Ethan Cooper to bat. Cooper ground out back in the 3rd. And he had a 2 RBI single in the 1st. He's 1 for 2 today. Pitch is going to get there for a strike to Ethan Cooper. Count is 0-1. No balls and a strike to Ethan Cooper. Next offering is an inside-out swing that's going to get to the shortstop glove. It Halfley trickles into the outfield to make the catch. So a little blooper to short, extended. Runners remain, and there are 2 outs. 2 gone now in the top half of the 4th, and Ryan Falk will come to bat. Larimore leads at 5-2 in the top half of the fourth. Falk is 1 for 2 on the day. Takes a pitch from Cotton inside for a ball, 1-0. Austin Cotton delivers. Outside low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Brian Falk. Larimore Polar Bears. Right-handed bat, the offering outside. Got Leshik to move a bit, 3-0 to Falk. 10th pitch of the inning for Cotton. In relief, Cotton had 12 in those 2/3 of an innings he worked. In the third, relief of Braden Chenault. 3-0 to Falk, and Cotton steps off. Next offering. High. Check the runner. Throw over to first base. Is it in time? No, not in time. Good throw over there by Leshik. Three and one now to Brian Falk. Runners on first and second for the Polar Bears. Lifted high. Burrows will have a chance to end it. Coming underneath it. Zumbi makes the catch for the out. Falk fly out to second, and that is the Polar Bears side of the fourth inning. Here in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 runners left stranded. And so, we're going to the bottom half of the fourth inning here in Hillsboro on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Polar Bears 5, Burrows 2. Burrows coming to bat in the fourth when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the True Grade Pull-Type Bulldozer Blade from Degelman Industries. At 34 inches, the True Grade is the tallest pull-type bulldozer blade in its class. Our streamlined design will make cleaning ditches, grading roads, digging ditches, leveling fields, and moving snow easier and more efficient than ever. The Degelman True Grade, engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Jace Collison into pitch as a ground ball. Miller to shortstop. Throw over to first is there in time for the out. Quick change. Collison from second to swap into pitch for Solsing. Solsing goes to second on a straight swap there. And it'll be Miller with a ground out going 6-3 for out number one here at the bottom of the fourth inning. For the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, everybody's getting a chance to see the righty Jace Collison for the first time today. Delivers a strike to Elijah Smallbeck. Count is 0-1. No balls and a strike here. We'll reset the field for you for the Polar Bears in a moment, as the count will even to Collison, from Collison to
The batter, Elijah Smallbeck. Again, he's got the cool pencil bat here for the Burros. Two and one to Smallbeck from Collison. Bo Solsing covers second. Now Collison moves in. A position swap. Foul ball here by Smallbeck, 2-2. Sunby on deck for the Burros awaits a chance coming up. Nobody on, one out, bottom of 4 for the Burros, trailing 5-2. Pitch high. Collison hangs that one up. Falk covers at first base, Solsing at second, Burns the shortstop, Knutson at third. Howard in left, Grattan in center, and Stark out in right field as Smallbeck puts this on the ground to short. Scoop there, Burns throws across the diamond. It's high, and it's going to be a high throw off the glove. It brought the first baseman off the bag, so Smallbeck going to reach on an E6. And there's a runner on first for the Burros in the bottom of the 4th. Tyson Sunby will bat. Burros have the tying run on deck. Sunby, ground out, back in the 2nd inning. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Another right-handed bat now facing Jace Collison. A bunt attempt, he went for it. Count is 0-1 to Sunby batting for the Burros. Get the sign from Coach Strand down the third base line. 0-1 delivery upcoming. Check the runner over to first. Pitchers are putting an emphasis on the Burro base runners here today. No balls and a strike. The Sunby. Pitch coming, showing bunt. Made contact. No balls, 2 strikes. Burros appear with Sunby here to try to manufacture a little bit and move the runner. Smallbeck over at first base, but now with an 0-2 count. Sunby has to be for sure here, and here's the offering. He'll take it on the corner, strike 3 looking. Sunby goes down on strikes, and Jace Collison, that is the first strikeout issued by a polar bear pitcher today, replacing Bo Solsing after 3 innings of work. Top of the order, Tyson Leshik will bat. And there are now 2 outs for the Burros in the bottom of the 4th inning. Check the runner. Polar Bears deliver. This will hit for a strike. Tyson Leshik. No balls and a strike from Jace Collison. Collison trying to complete his first inning of work in relief of Bo Solsing and will deliver the 0-1. Check the runner back with a throw from Rethmeyer over to first base. Meanwhile, counts 1 ball, 1 strike to Leshik. Leshik hit by a pitch in the first. He was thrown out trying to steal in the first, and then he line drive out in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1 today, as hit by a pitch in the other at bat. 2-1 now from Collison to Leshik. 2 balls and a strike, 2 gone. Check the runner again. Will deliver. And it's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike to Leshik. Collison delivers. Leshik turns on this one, sends it deep into center field. And there to make the catch is center fielder Grattan. And Leshik is down on a fly out to center. And that's the end of the 4th inning on 16 Jace Cotton pitches. Here in the inning for Hillsboro Central Valley. No runs, no hits, 1 error. And 1 runner left on the base paths. So we go to the 5th inning. Top of the inning coming up on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Larimore 5, Hillsboro Central Valley 2 on yourliveevent.com.
Halsted Telephone company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Top of the fifth inning here in Hillsboro on a sun-drenched day in Hillsboro, North Dakota. Larimore with a 5-2 lead, and they'll get a lead batter on as leading off the bottom of the order, Howard is hit by a pitch by Austin Cotton to lead things off.
Now batting number 3, Baron Burns.
First batter, hit by a pitch, runner on, nobody out, top 5, and here's top of the order, Baron Burns. Barron singled, struck out, and walked his 3 plate appearances today. He'll take the first pitch here from Cotton and turn on it, send it into the gap in left center field, and it's well hit. This is going to bounce off the fence. Smallbeck tracks it down, will turn and hit the cutoff. It'll be a stand-up double for Baron Burns. Moves Howard all the way to third base. And we've got runners in scoring position for the Larimore Polar Bears.
Now batting number 7, Avery Grattan.
Avery Grattan will come to bat. He's already went deep once here in the game. Walked and hit into a fielder's choice his other at-bats. Hits a hard smash over the glove at second into center field. 1 run's going to score. Second run is coming around. And how about 4 RBI for Avery Grattan? Burns scores. Howard scores.
Now batting number 0.
Nobody out. 2 more runs across. And the Polar Bears lead it 7-2. And those 2 runs, the first allowed by Cotton, 4 pitches and contact made on all 4 or hit by a pitch situations here. The bats are seeing Cotton well. Jace Collison reaches with a single, moves Grattan to second. Still nobody out. It's an offensive push to start the 5th for the Larimore Polar Bears as Case Knutson will bat. Polar Bears coming into the region season here, 7 seniors. And a team that thinks they can put together some stuff, and they're showing it today that they're capable. A strike, no balls, and 1 strike to count. 0-1 delivery. It's blocked by the catcher Leshik there. And Knutson sees the count even now at 1 ball, 1 strike. From Austin Cotton. Ground ball, foul, third baseline. One ball, 2 strikes to Knutson. Collison's over at first. Grattan is at second. One and 2 the count. Cotton's pitch lifted. This will be shortstop underneath it, and Halfley makes the catch for the out. Popped up to short for the out. So there's 1 gone here in the top half of the 5th, a 7-2 lead for the Larimore Polar Bears. Dylan Rethmeyer will bat, hit by a pitch twice, reached on an error, his 3 times he's been at bat. He's had a courtesy runner. Pitch is a ball, 1-0. Swung on, missed here for a strike. 1-1. Excuse me. First pitch was not a ball, it was a strike. 0-2. Cotton trying to work it, and Rethmeyer swings it. It is blocked by Halfley, but it's going to be a hit. Now a throw coming home. It will not be in time. They're trying to get the runner at third. The tag is not in time. So Dylan Rethmeyer going to reach on a single. Groton will score. Collison to third. And a run comes home, making it 8-2. Rethmeyer will have a courtesy runner. That's Kylo over at first base. As here's Bo Sosing to bat. Well, the bats continue to stay on for the Larimore Polar Bears, and they're catching a few breaks as well. Ball is popped up here by Solsing. Halfley will camp out underneath it. Shallow left field. They need to throw and get the runner out at first base. It was a base running error, and it'll be a double play. Solsing flies out to short, then a throw over to first for the out. They throw out Kylo, the courtesy runner, and that is how the inning comes to a close. Things can change in a hurry. So, with that, here is the update we have for you with the double play that ends the inning, ends the Polar Bears half of the inning. There was, here in the inning, 3 runs scoring. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. I counted no errors, and there was 1 runner left on the base paths here in the top half of the 5th inning. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th now, and on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard, it's Larimore 8, Hillsboro Central Valley 2 on yourliveevent.com.
Grow with us. Build with us. Ada Building Center, LLC. They offer estimates and drafting on homes, houses, shops, lake cabins, garages, and more. From start to finish, thank you for choosing Ada Building Center, LLC for your building material needs. 218-784-3661, Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge, Ada. To see their latest building projects, visit their Facebook page.
What's going on today? I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems or working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they'll come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Call 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Ag Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Ag Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Ag Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, Jace Collison continues to pitch here for the Larimore Polar Bears. Austin Cotton batting in the second pitch of the at-bat. A ground ball to short, throw over to first, low from Burns, and it is there for the out. So, ground out goes 6-3 to retire Cotton. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, there is 1 out. Chase Halfley will come to bat. Halfley had a 2-run homer in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Burroughs trailing 8-2 here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Halfley right up the middle, going to get a base hit here. Send that one to center field where Groton will take a knee and pick that one up. And it's a single for Chase Halfley. Second hit of the game. We'll see Riley Richter come to bat with a runner on first base. Bottom of 5, 1 out. Jace Collison working from the hill. Richter to bat. Reached on an errors last time. He'll send this one past the glove at third. Knutson saw that one slip by. Halfley will hold at second base. Back-to-back hits for the Burros. Moves Halfley to second. And a single puts Richter there at first base. Braden Chenault will come to bat.
Now bags number 10, Braden Chenault.
Chenault walked in the second inning and popped out in the third. His 2 plate appearances. Staggered stance in the box and fouls off a pitch inside. Counts 0-1. Richter on at first base and Halfley on at second for the Burros. Bottom of 5 and 1 out. Down 8-2. Pitch is a strike. 0-2 from Collison to Chenault. No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball, short ground ball. Pitcher throw to first. Collison gets the out of Chenault barely. Good play by the pitcher. Got Halfley moving on. Richter moves on. So now runners on second and third. Chenault ground out 1-3. Richter at second, Halfley at third, and here's Alex Duffner to bat. 2 outs, bottom of 5, down 8-2 to Larimore. Collison's pitch, a good one. Breaks over the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike to Alex Duffner. No balls, 1 strike. Checking the runner and the pitch. Lifted high in the air, center field. Grattan giving chase. Over his shoulder. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and it's a double for Duffner. Halfley scores. Richter scores. Burrows plate 2. And it's 8-4 as Bryce Miller comes to bat. Duffner gets 2 RBI. Bryce Miller will bat. Pitch is a strike. Couple of runs score there with 2 outs in the inning. Big play from Duffner and a well-hit ball. Far from routine. Grattan, a little difficult play. Maybe he took a tough angle, but nonetheless, it comes out as a 2 RBI double. 1-1. 1-1 the count. Slapper into the gap. The second baseman makes a great play. Solsing unable to throw it in, and now runners will advance. And the Burros will add to their score, as eventually Larimore will get this figured out. So Duffner's going to come home to score. Miller with a single. Stretches it into a double, and Duffner scores.
Number 3, Elijah Smallback.
Burros getting some offense, as Elijah Smallbeck will bat with 2 out and a runner on second. 8-5 now the score. Larimore by 3. Collison's pitch. Smallbeck wants an opportunity and takes a strike. 0-1. Miller found the gap. Solsing tried to throw from his backside there and kind of just threw it to no man's land. Smallbeck behind in the count, 0-2, trying to jump on Collison there with swinging the bat. No balls, 2 strikes. Smallbeck digs in. Collison trying to get out of the inning here for the Polar Bears, and the offering is a breaking pitch inside. Smallbeck, as it was coming and breaking inside, he thought, oh, shoot, we let it go, and it did. 15 pitches there for Collison, and eventually getting out of the inning with a strikeout and a big one there. Burros plated 3 runs. They do so with 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, no errors in the field. 1 runner left stranded on the base paths. So we go to the top of the 6th inning. A new score on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. It's Larimore 8, Hillsboro Central Valley 5 on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Top of the 6th inning as Larimore comes to bat. Polar Bears will go Ethan Cooper, Brian Falk, Daniel Howard, the 7-8-9, and it'll be Austin Cotton pitching still for the Burros. Breaking pitch to start this at-bat, and it's a strike, 0-1 to Ethan Cooper, who 2 RBI single in the first, otherwise is 1 for 3 today. He slaps this one. It's well hit in the center field, and underneath it, it'll be a catch by Duffner for out number 1. Fly out to center, retires Cooper. Brian Falk will bat.
Number 22, Bryson Falk.
Falk will come to bat here. Bryson Falk hands this one into left field. That'll be a base hit. Falk will get a single into left field. So a runner on first with 1 out now in the top half of the 6th inning. Daniel Howard, the bottom of the order, will bat. Howard walked, and was hit by a pitch. His 3 plate appearances today. He'll slap this one. So go to short. Halfley scoops, throws strong across the diamond. And a good job there by Richter to keep the foot on the bag. Falk will get to second. A 6-3 ground out deep in the hole. That was a great play by Halfley. 2 outs.
Now by number 3, Baron Burns.
And here comes Baron Burns, top of the order for the Polar Bears. Single, strikeout, walk, double. His plate appearances today. He'll pop up on 1 pitch. Into right field. Coming in is Miller. Makes the catch for the out. And top of the inning is Orr. Fly out to right. Will retire the Polar Bears on just 5 pitches. Top of the 6th inning. It goes like this. No runs. 1 hit. No errors. 1 left on the base paths for the Larimore Polar Bears. Bottom of the 6th inning coming up. Polar Bears 8, Burros 5. YourLiveEvent.com and the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in. And the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Burros to bat against the Larimore Polar Bears. Polar Bears leading at 8-5. First pitch by Sunby is fouled off. Second pitch from Sunby is a strike. Jace Collison quickly ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes here in the leadoff batter. Bottom of the 6th inning, bottom of the order for the Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley. This pitch high 1 ball, 2 strikes, now to Tyson Sunby. Ground out, strikeout is 0 for 2 day for the bottom of the order for the Burros. Here's the 1-2. Slaps it, foul. Staying alive in the count of 1-2. Well, we're entering the twilight of the ball game here. If the Burros can continue to have a little bit of luck and success offensively, we could have some extension of fun here today. 2-2. Collison to Sunby. The pitch. Ground foul. 2-2, the count remains. Sunby looking to get on base. Collison, 2 strikeouts, 3 runs allowed, and 2 full innings pitched in relief of Bo Solsing. Pitch high. Full count to Tyson Sunby, 3-2. And the offering. High and inside, giving Sunby a walk to first base. First walk issued by Jace Collison here today in relief of Bo Solsing. Tyson Leshik will bat. Leshik hit by a pitch in the first. 0 for 2 in his other plate appearances. Big opportunity for Tyson with a runner on first and nobody out. Bottom of 6. Down 3 runs, 8-5. To the Larimore Polar Bears, a strike. No balls and a strike. This one outside again, strike. Collison ahead in the at-bat to Leshik. No balls, 2 strikes. Check the runner. Collison looks, will deliver. Gets the catcher, Rethmeyer, up 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tyson Leshik. Check the runner again. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Gap, left side. In between left and center. Howard comes up on it. Runner will take off. Runner advances. Everybody's safe. Leshik, a double. Sunby to third. The Burros have the tying run at the plate. Tying run coming to bat, and it's Austin Cotton. Singled, reached on an error, ground out his 3 plate appearances today. Cotton will be up with runners on second and third. He represents the game's tying run at an 8-5 lead for Larimore here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch coming here to Austin Cotton from Jace Collison. Pitch outside. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Collison has struck out 2, walked 1. Allowed the 3 runs in the 5th. Showing bunt. Runner attempts to advance. We've got the runners in a pickle. They will tag the runner at third base. So Cotton will reach safely. With a fielder's choice, Leshik stays at second and Sunby is thrown out. That one goes 2-5. So there is 1 out. Tying run at the plate. Third base is open, and Chase Hafley will bat. Big opportunity for Hafley with a home run back in the 3rd. Takes the first pitch high for a ball from Cotton, 1-0. There is 1 out now in the bottom of the 6th inning. Check the runners. Pitch breaks inside. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Hafley. Check the runner. Pitch. This one's a dinger. A strike right down the middle. 2-1. Cotton's on it first. Leshik at second base. Third base is open for the Burros. Pitch is high. 3-1 to Hafley. 3 balls and a strike to Halfley at the plate. Pitch coming. This one outside, got it for a strike, they say. 3-2 full count from Collison to Halfley. Tying run at the plate for the Burros, bottom of 6. Trailing 8-5. Collison steps off, will reassess. And from the stretch. Halfley pops up. This is playable. Coming back. First baseman, Falk, makes the catch. Halfley flies out at first, and there are 2 gone. Runners remain.
Riley Richter.
And now a spot for Riley Richter, who's 1 for 2, reached on an error as well today. Third base is open. Richter to bat. Checks the runners, and Collison delivers. That's a strike to Richter. No balls, 1 strike. Collison, 20 pitches here in the inning, his highest pitch count in relief of Bo Solsing. Richter, the tying run at the plate, sends this one foul. On the east ditch. And Richter is down 0-2 in the count. Can Collison and the Polar Bears escape? Here's the 0-2. Outside. Ball and 2 strikes here to Riley Richter. His last plate appearance was a single, and later a run scored in the 5th. 1-2. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 gone. All 2s on the board. Tying run at the plate for the Burros, bottom 6. Here's the offering. Missing. Full count. Full count to Richter with third base open. 1 walk already issued by Collison this inning. Check the runner at second. Here comes the delivery. Richter puts a bat on the ball and fouls it off. Staying alive in the count is Riley Richter for Hillsboro Central Valley. Richter again, right-handed bat, digs in. Payoff pitch. Outside, Richter gets first base, and the bases are loaded.
Now batting number 10, Braden Chenault.
Braden Chenault will bat. He's 0 for 2. He was walked in the 2nd. He's up with bases loaded, represents the go-ahead run at the plate. Bases loaded, 2 down, bottom of 6. The pitch from Collison to Chenault. It's a ball to start. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Put the ball in play for Chenault. Here's the 1-0. He'll foul this one. Big opportunity for the young man. Ball and a strike. 1-1 count. Pitch coming from Collison. This one a little high. 2-1. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate for the Burros. 2 outs, bottom of 6. Pitch to Chenault is outside. 3 balls and a strike to Chenault. Bases juiced for the Burros, bottom of 6. 3-1 offering from Collison is inside, and that'll walk in a run. Third walk issued this inning.
Now batting number 9,
as bases remain loaded. Leshik to third. Cotton now at, Leshik scores. Cotton is to third. Richter to second base. Chenault at first. 8-6. Burros tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Duffner will bat. Down 2 with the 2 gone. Bottom of 6. Collison pitches to Duffner. He hits it well into right field. Coming in and making the catch is Stark. A big one there. A fly out to right will retire the Burros. They do get one back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 32 Collison pitches. One run does cross the plate for the Burros. They do most of their damage with walks. In fact, 2 hits. No errors in the field. 3 left on the base paths. So we go to the top of the 7th inning, and on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard, we have a new score. It's Larimore 8, Hillsboro Central Valley 6. Top 7 when we come back on yourliveevent.com.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Avery Grattan will come to bat here for the Larimore Polar Bears in the top half of the 7th inning. And we'll face Austin Cotton again here for the Burros. First pitch comes in, second pitch swung on. And it's 0-2 to Avery Grattan. No balls, 2 strikes. Cotton coming off of his 5-pitch inning in the 6th. Did allow 1 hit in that inning. Pitch coming. Grattan a hard smash to first. It's scooped up there by Richter. He'll step on the bag unassisted for the out. Grattan goes down on a hot smash ground out to first base. So 1 gone, and Jace Collison will come to bat. Top of the 7th inning. Collison. He was out in the. He's 0 for 2, 1 for 3, with a walk here today. He takes the first pitch for a ball. Ball and no strikes to Collison. Swung on, missed here. Evens the count of a ball and a strike. 1 out, top of 7. 2-run lead for Larimore, looking for some insurance. Collison turns on this one and sends it foul. Ball and 2 strikes to Jace Collison. Austin Cotton delivers. 1-2 pitch. This one going to get by the catcher, Leshik. Two is the count. And the offering. Full count, 3-2. Pitch coming. Hit into center field, and it is over the stretch glove of somebody at second base, and it'll be a single for Jace Collison. Runner on first base, 1 out, top of 7. Larimore at the plate in case Knutson will bat. Walked and was hit by a pitch, otherwise 0 for 2 on the day. Facing Burrow pitchers. Started with Braden Chenault, now with Austin Cotton. A strike. 0-1 here to Case Knutson. Pitch coming. This one misses. Ball and a strike here to Knutson. Ground smash to third. Scoop, throw to second for the lead out. Can they turn? That is a 5-4-3 double play. 5-4-3 double play will put an end to the Polar Bears offense. 12 pitches there from Cotton, and great defense behind him. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on the base paths. And that's how we get through the top of the 7th. Headed to the bottom of the 7th, and Larimore with an 8-6 lead over Hillsboro Central Valley on the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard. Bottom of the 7th, next.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City office at 701-636-4620.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, the Burros need a couple of runs here to extend the night. 3 would win it. They're down 8-6 in the bottom of the 7th on yourliveevent.com. And Bryce Miller on the first pitch of the 7th inning. A line drive to center field, and it's snagged by Grattan. And 1 pitch, 1 out, nobody on base. Bottom of 7, Burros down to their final 2 outs. It is the 7-8-9, so Miller with a line out. Now Elijah Smallbeck will bat. Reached on an error, a couple of outs otherwise. He's 0 for 2 today, and he'll pop this one up. This is foul and out of play. Strike 1 from Collison. Jace Collison trying to close out the deal. Bo Solsing went 3 innings today. Collison hit around a little bit in that 5th inning, but survived. And the Burros left the bases loaded in the 6th. Smallbeck grounder to third. Throw across the diamond from the stretch, and the out is picked up by Falk. 5-3 on the ground out, and the Burros are down to their last out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Down 8-6. Tyson Sunby needs to get on base to extend the day for the Burros. On a beautiful sun-filled day here in Hillsboro, Burro baseball coming up a little short right now, needs some magic. Ground ball to second, scoop. Solsing's throw is a short throw to first for the out, and that's it. A 4-3 ground out will retire the Burros on 4 pitches from Jace Collison, and the 7th inning is complete. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left, and that's the ball game. The score, final, Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seat sales scoreboard, 8-6. The Larimore Polar Bears defeat the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros on yourliveevent.com. That is the final score, 8-6 Polar Bears. As we will have post-game reaction from this coming up in just a few moments. We should have Coach Strand joining us as well here for a post-game conversation. Stick around on yourliveevent.com. From the Ryan Updahl Farmers Union Insurance Agency Hillsboro broadcast booth, the final score is from the Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard. Larimore 8, Hillsboro Central Valley 6. Burros dropped to 2-2, while the Polar Bears moved to 2-1 on the season after the victory today in Hillsboro.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hey there!
I'm here to personally invite you
To join First Community Credit Union. I know what you're thinking.
Oh no, not another financial.
Aren't they all the same? No, not really. We're a credit union.
When you join FCCU, you become part owner.
All the money we make, cha-ching, gets reinvested back to you, our members.
Which goes back to you in the form of
Great rates
and less fees.
So come see why life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Bring the kids along and have them try out the skee ball and foosball table while you browse jerseys, hats, and other items. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles in Hillsboro.
Welcome back to the Hillsboro Sports Complex. Final score, Larimore with an 8-6 victory over Hillsboro Central Valley here today as our post-game report starts up here on yourliveevent.com. We're broadcasting from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance Agency of Hillsboro broadcast booth here today. Beautiful sunshine. In our post-game reports, we're going to be trying to catch up with Coach Strand for Hillsboro Central Valley here today after the game wraps up here today. But it was a victory for Larimore. 7 seniors on this Polar Bear team, and they came to play, plating 3 runs in the first inning, 2 more in the second, 3 runs in the 5th. And that would be what they need to pull out a victory today. They got to Braden Chenault in those first couple of innings, 5 runs scored, and they chased him after 2 1/3 innings pitched. Austin Cotton controlled from there, those 3 runs in the 5th, but was able to do some things, had good defense behind him. It was for Larimore, though, enough runs to maintain. Hillsboro Central Valley took to the 3rd before they got on the board, got 2 in the 3rd. They got 3 in the 5th inning. They left the bases loaded, though, in the 6th, and that proved to be a difference maker. A lot of runners left on the bases for both teams here in the ball game. Larimore hangs on as Jace Collison shuts the door with a really solid 4-pitch 7th inning to close out. He walked 3 in the 6th inning, including walking in a run. But defensively, they helped them out when they needed, and it was enough for Larimore today. 8 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors, 11 runners left.
for Hillsboro Central Valley. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 9 runners left on base. Jace Collison goes 4 innings in relief of Bo Solsing and hangs on here today for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. It was Braden Chenault tagged with the loss. Austin Cotton pitched 4 and 2/3 of an inning after Chenault was chased after 2 1/3 here today. Burros dropped to 2-2 with the loss, while the Larimore Polar Bears improved to 2-1 with the victory. It'll be a junior varsity game that the field is getting ready for here coming up. We'll have more of our postgame report, including postgame accolades, and hopefully Coach Strand to join us here in the postgame report after the victory for Larimore. Polar Bears topping the Burros 8-6 today on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Back on the postgame report, YourLiveEvent.com following Larimore's 8-6 victory over Hillsboro Central Valley. Let's talk about the play of the game today from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, 701-636-2119. You can visit planterdoc.com for more information as well. And in the play of the game today, could go a couple of different ways, but let's talk about maybe the bat from Larimore. It was the 2-run homer by Avery Groton, which helped give the Polar Bears at that time a 5-0 lead, and I think that was kind of just a tone setter. You could say Avery Groton's play of the game also comes in the 5th with a 2 RBI single that he had, 4 RBI, and that's a play of the game for the Larimore Polar Bears, and that's from Agassiz Precision Ag Hillsboro, your precision planting dealer, Agassiz Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Enbridge Energy player of the game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, it's energy for life at Enbridge Energy. Enbridge.com. Learn more about career opportunities and more from Enbridge Energy. Is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Going to go with Avery Groton. 2 for 4, 4 RBI, accounting for 4 of the 8 runs off the bat here today. Avery Groton will be our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Remember, life takes energy. Enbridge.com for more information. Enbridge Energy. Our post-game connection is brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, HTC. They are how to connect. Discover local reliability that you can trust at Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. And our post-game connection here today, I thought, Bo Solsing was pretty solid, but Jace Collison, his bookend innings, his first, the 4th inning, he struck out 1 on 16 pitches. Jace Collison, in the 7th inning, just 4 pitches is all it took. That's a post-game connection there, connecting good pitches, solid pitching to lead toward the victory here today for the Larimore Polar Bears. 8-6 over Hillsboro Central Valley in a Region 2 contest here today. I'm going to do some statistics for you, and I know we're going to try to catch up with Coach Strand for Hillsboro Central Valley as well to have a little post-game conversation and talk about the baseball season so far for the Burros and kind of set the tone for now the bulk of region season upcoming. So let's run down some final statistics today, and then we'll come back and hopefully can catch Strand for that post-game conversation. For the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, Tyson Leschik was 1 for 3, hit by a pitch and scored a run. Austin Cotton was 2 for 3. Chase Halfley 2 for 4 with a 2-run homer. Riley Richter was 1 for 2 with a walk. Braden Chenault 0 for 2, 2 walks and an RBI. Alex Duffner 1 for 3, 2 RBI, and he was hit by a pitch. Bryce Miller 1 for 3 with an RBI. Eli Smallbeck 0 for 3, Tyson Sunby 0 for 3 with a walk today. Burrows 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 9 runners left stranded. Burrows dropped to a record of 2-2 on the season. Larimore Polar Bear baseball. Baron Burns was 2 for 4 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Avery Gratton was 2 for 4 with 4 RBI. Jace Collison 2 for 4 at the plate. Case Knutson 0 for 4 with hit by a pitch. Dylan Rethmeyer was 1 for 1 with an RBI in his plate appearances. He was hit by a pitch twice. Also here today, Bo Solsing was 0 for 4 at the plate. Ethan Cooper was 1 for 4 with 2 RBI. Bryson Falk was 2 for 4. Daniel Howard, 2 walks and was hit by a pitch, 0 for 1 officially at the plate. 8 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors, 11 runners left stranded for the Larimore Polar Bears here today. Polar Bears improved to 2-1 on the season. For Hillsboro Central Valley, their next action will be against Mayport CG in a region contest scheduled for Thursday this week, of course, weather permitting. And for the Polar Bears, they're on the road to Maple River, the game to be played in Hope Page on Thursday in action. Stay tuned, more to come. Hopefully we get to catch Coach Strand. If not, we'll be wrapping things up here. This is the post-game report on yourliveevent.com following the Larimore 8-6 victory over Hillsboro Central Valley here this afternoon.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Central Valley Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you are in the sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Tyson Sunby, a senior at Central Valley High School. My favorite thing about Central Valley High School is the community, because we are well put together. Find your favorites at Hillsboro Central Valley Schools. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Hi, I'm Preston Ettinger with Lux Wealth Advisors in Mayville. At Lux Wealth Advisors, we believe financial planning is about more than numbers. It's about your future. We provide small town service with big company resources.
Hi, my name is Hunter Torgerson at Lux Wealth Advisors. As your neighbors, we understand the unique challenges you face.
Whether you're saving for your child's education, planning for retirement, or starting a business, we're here to help every step of the way.
With personalized strategies tailored just for you, we help turn your financial dreams into achievable goals. Lux Wealth Advisors, your trusted partner for a brighter financial future.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama. and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
We're back here on the postgame report on yourliveevent.com following a Larimore victory over Hillsboro Central Valley, 8-6, the final score here today on yourliveevent.com. Postgame conversations are brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Let's go ahead and do this here. You know what we should do? I got to plug your microphone in, because that always helps to talk when you have a microphone plugged in.
There we go.
This is like I'm a rookie
official
here.
now.
Well, yeah, it's not every day I get to talk to a big-time celeb. No, it's Ben Strand, head coach, Hillsboro Central Valley, after a tough one here today. Ball game early April. Guys are sitting at that 500 mark here, but early on 5-0. Had to dig deep, and they found a way. He got some good work off of the bullpen there with Austin Cotton coming in, pitching pretty well. Did some good things. Defense played pretty well. A lot of guys left on base today.
Yeah, we always say offense can be a little bit streaky, and that's okay. But we don't want our defense to be streaky. And we were all 4 games so far, we've kind of put ourselves in those situations with, giving guys free passes, hit by pitch, things like that. So, we know the bats are going to come around at different times. Like, we felt like we hit it well enough today. We left guys on, but we felt like we were putting good swings on it today. But it's just defensively, we dug ourselves that hole, and that's just, we can't put ourselves in those situations to be where we want to be.
Yeah, you don't want to start in a hole 5-0, and then from there, just, like you say, there's moments out there in every game. There's always something, and a few things go one way or the other, maybe can sway, but look across the way, Larimore's got 7 seniors, and they were not looking to lose at all either.
Right, yeah, they hit the ball well too. Like you said, Austin Cotton came in and did a pretty good job of minimizing damage after that first couple innings, and so we were happy with the way he did that. But those guys, there's a lot, like you said, a lot of seniors. They put the bat on the ball. They hit the gaps. Ours weren't hitting the gaps, and but we can't hang on that. We just put ourselves in too big of a hole, like we said before.
As far as the weather is concerned, you're out playing ball. This is game 4 in April. Not every April we can say that. For your guys, they don't look like they're out there for the first time. They look like they've got some action underneath them, and that is a good thing.
Yeah, for sure. And it's obviously nice to get out. Nice to have nice sunny days like this. Nice to be 4 games in mid-April. Not even mid-April yet. Mm-hmm. And the nice thing is we don't have as many seniors out, but we have a lot of experience, and our what we'd say our leaders and captains of the team, and Riley Richter, Chase Hafley, and Tyson Lushik, those 3 especially, they've played a lot of varsity for us, and we want those guys to get us where we want to go, and they're doing a good job of that and staying engaged and having good swings on it and doing well defensively, and so we expect them to be at that level even this early, and they're doing a good job of that. Just got to clean up some things on the mound.
Sure, no doubt about it, and that's always a challenge. And in the region, you're going to have a challenge every night. And again, proof here that Larimore thought, this is a squad they kind of think they got something. So, from that standpoint, you guys did have a couple of wins already out at New Rockford last week. That was a solid way to end last week. Couple of wins.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like last year we kind of the big thing I've been preaching is we didn't finish out games that were tight at the end. I think something in the paper said we were 1-5 in 1-run games last year. One of those being in the region tournament against Larimore was our 1 win of 1 run. And so it's nice that those guys, even though we didn't play the way we want on the mound, we didn't necessarily play the way we want defensively last Friday, we still were able to finish off with close games. And like I'd mentioned, those 2 names, Riley Richter and Chase Hafley, both were on the mound to finish those games, and those are guys we want to lean on the mound, but we've got to make sure we have 4 or 5 guys doing that as well. So
you're going to have a heavy schedule after Easter, but here before Easter, you got another big one Thursday, weather permitting, against Mayport CG at home. Talk about another big region opportunity ahead.
Yeah, and they just, the other day, it's hard to know what everybody has and how they're going to play until you get a chance. They just, from what the kids were saying, that they just beat Hat North to 22-2 the other day. So, it's hard to get a gauge of how teams are going to be until you get a chance to see them. So, we got to come out and get out early, and what we said in the dugout, not screw around right away, not get free passes, and go from pitch 1 and get 21 outs engaged, and that's what we're hoping to do Thursday. It's nice to get another one before Easter.
That's right. Post-Easter, you've got games at home again, which is nice. You got a nice home schedule before you head over. You've got games at Hendrickson Field the 25th, 26th. Nice couple of days of baseball to play two. And that'll be also a good challenge for the guys, too, to battle and have not just one game on the schedule that day.
Right, yeah, and that was nice going up on last Friday, like you'd mentioned, played 2 games up there. And, that's at Enderlin. It's nice to have that, too, because you get back-to-back days of, typical team. I think this year all 4 teams are teams we haven't played or we don't play in our region. So it's nice to get different looks, different pitchers, and also give ourselves a chance to have some guys hopefully go up there and show what they're made of and on the mound. And, because we're going to need our 1-2 punch with Chase and Riley to be ready for our region play. So give some other guys some chances and, hopefully learn a few things, grow from it, and hit the ground running.
No doubt. Some good opportunities, and like you say, so you got some guys on this ball club that want to play baseball. You have some ball guys out there, so hopefully if they can find a way and make a little run, you'd like to make that run towards the end of the season.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why I said to him, it's like the good news is it's April 15th.
Yeah.
That's the good news about after this, because this is just a game that we were hoping, coming in, we were thinking this is one we could take, and so just hopefully their mindset can be that you get another shot at them, and then hopefully I told them we could hop in a time machine, get to Thursday, and start playing again, and that's what they're all feeling, and that's good to have guys like that want to get back out there.
Ben Strand is the head coach of Hillsboro Central Valley Baseball. Coach, thanks for the time. Appreciate it very much. I know we've got some coverage here at yourliveevent.com. We'll see you Thursday with Mayport CG on the schedule, and then looking ahead too. I know with the Anderlin tournament, things like that, we've got plenty of coverage. So
nice.
look forward to have you
coverage
there.
Out in New Rockford as well.
That's right.
You're all over the place.
It's just what we
and
do.
Now you look out in center field there.
I do see the
nice
sign.
Your live event banner.
It's
look
very
at that.
nice.
Supporting everybody around
it's
here.
Right. It's what we like to do.
Awesome.
It's what we like to do.
Love it.
Appreciate you, Ben. Ben Strand, head
Thank
coach,
you.
Hillsboro Central Valley Baseball. As we'll come back here, post-game coaches' comments from Dakota Heritage Bank. We'll come back, wrap up our final numbers after this.
By that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
You would never buy a one-size-fits-all shirt, and you should never do so to protect your valuable assets. And we'll find you the right fit for your insurance policies.
Home insurance, auto insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance, crop insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
The City of Hillsboro invites you to make Hillsboro your home. If you're looking for a new home or a job, check out the opportunities in Hillsboro and see what the community can offer you and your family. Enjoy a quality family life with community, education, church, entertainment, and more. For all neighbors and those driving through the region, we welcome you to come and shop with the businesses in Hillsboro. If you have questions related to services available in the City of Hillsboro, contact the Hillsboro City Office at 701-636-4620.
Again, the final, Larimore 8, Hillsboro Central Valley 6 in 7 innings here today in high school baseball as the Polar Bears move to 2-1 on the season. The Burros of Hillsboro Central Valley drop to 2-2 with the loss. Thanks to our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. And thanks to you for joining us wherever you are. We greatly appreciate it. From the Hillsboro Sports Complex on yourliveevent.com. One final time on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard. Larimore 8, Hillsboro Central Valley 6 in high school baseball on yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman. Thanks for joining us today.